What's up, guys? So it is brutally hot today. We are in the middle of nowhere in the Everglades, literally in the middle of Florida State. There's nothing around us but alligators and Stradman's Countach. We're doing the final testing. We're gonna log 100, maybe 200 miles on this car today. Wish us luck. It is not something you do every day in a Countach. These cars are known for being unreliable, but I'm committed to make sure that Stradman can drive back to Utah in his car. So we're not just driving the Countach, we have another exciting thing for me. We're visiting the #2 burger joint in the US, Brooks Burgers in Naples, and then we're gonna make the drive back. But before we do that, we have a very exciting surprise that we are picking up on the way. So AMG fans, stay tuned. Thank you guys, let's go. Remember Jordy with his lovely R Turbo original roof car that I helped find him. We did a great YouTube video about this, but we're actually not going to talk about this car today. Jordy joined us on our drive through Alligator Alley in the Everglades, and today was the day that we had to close on the SLR 722 coupe that we guys told you about. Crazy car deal that we're going to sort of feature on YouTube, and we had to send the wire. So we are right now sending a lot of money to a very excited client. He will be getting a Diablo SV from us. We'll be getting the SLR 722, and we will feature it on YouTube. So stay tuned, guys. Good luck. But hey, the work never stops. I got my 80s playlist rolling. The best of Miami. We're going. So we are halfway, I'm halfway melted, that's what I am. So the AC is blowing cold, but I will tell you, on a hot day like this in Florida, the massive windshield in front of you, all the glass everywhere in this car, I am cooked. This is the world's most expensive sauna, and it is running, I will say, being halfway through our trip. Running beautiful, temperature is great, oil pressure is great, AC is cold.
I don't see audio.
Really?
Was there a second ago? Here. That thing died.
It died?
I don't know, maybe. I was charging it in the car though.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck, low battery. Oh, you left it on all that time. Shit. It's dead.
Do we have...
So pull over on the next thing you see. I'll switch to the backup mic.
Okay. Dude, what the fuck is that? Yeah, the ignition box, which is right here. So they're known for getting hot and taking a shit, and 100% that's what it's doing. So, we got pulled over. Albert jumped into the car. We were doing some shooting, and essentially, you know, the car started to sort of sputter, and the ignition box started to act up. knew what it was right away. I said, okay, let's pull over at the next stop. As we were pulling off to the road, I opened my door. Albert opened his door to get some air in the car and listen to the engine. And essentially, about probably a mile in front of us was a U.S. park ranger, a federal agent. And I did not, didn't think anything of it. We're not doing anything illegal. And essentially what happened was, as we're pulling in, trying to park, check out what's happening, he sees us with our doors open. He hits his lights. He flies down behind us. Now, I'm out of the car. He pulls up real quick. And I'm like surprised he's got the lights on. And I'm like trying to talk to him. He's like, and he's saying something. I was like, what? And he's like, license and registration. So I'm like, uh-oh. He's not so happy. I look back at the car and I realized there's no license plate on the car. So we had forgotten to put our dealer tag on the car. Oops, it happens. We did have the dealer tag. I was actually worried for a second. I asked Albert and Steven, hey, you guys got the dealer tag, right? I gave him my license. I gave him my insurance. I think he was a little concerned at first. Why didn't we have a license plate on the car? And then he said, hey, what are you guys doing here? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, you're literally in the middle of the Everglades. And I said, no, we were just testing this car and it's having some issues. So he asked us what the issues were. He wanted to make sure we weren't doing anything illegal or bad. And essentially, he ended up being a nice guy. He checked our tags, checked my license. My license is clean. And he said, I've always been a huge fan of the Countach. I had one on my wall. So I asked Officer Whittington to take a photo with us to sort of document that moment. We weren't in trouble. That was the last journey for the car at the time, but we're definitely going to get it back to Miami and fix it. And luckily, we didn't get arrested or didn't get a ticket. Bye, Countach. Hello, AC. Hello, roof. Hello, Jordy. So, ignition box went. It's okay. Marley from Professional is going to be coming picking it up. It will not hamper the rest of our journey. We're off to try the #2 best burgers, apparently, in the U.S. We're excited about that. I think everyone is. And going to pick up something very special. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, this is quite a different experience. The AC is beautiful, very strong. So great question from Jordy is, how did we know it was the ignition box? Now, being a Countach sort of guru, I've broken down in enough Countaches to know. And essentially what started to happen, I don't know if we got it on film or not, but essentially the car started to just completely lose its power. It's just like almost like someone pulls the plug on something. So did that a couple times, like sporadically, and then finally it sort of just gave out. And the reason for that is the ignition box is in the rear of the car, and it's literally right behind the engine on the driver's side. So the car generates so much heat. If it's a little old, they're gonna go bad. It's also under the rear grille, so sometimes moisture gets in there and they go bad over time. So essentially, I would say it was a couple years old. We thought it could make it. Now we're just gonna put a fresh one, and I am pretty sure that Stradman's gonna make it back to Utah in that car. It ran perfect for well over an hour. I think we've got 30 minutes left to the trip, so we almost made it. We're still gonna celebrate. It'll be an easy fix for us. So yes, Countach ignition box theory. And there she is in celebration of our semi-successful trip. Brooks Gourmet Burgers and Dogs. So we are here in Naples, and we're about to order one of everything. So let's see. I will do a Coke, please. And one of everything on the menu. I think we are
hungry enough.
ready.
One Coke for me, Slash.
What's up, guys? So we are here right now. We're being helped by, what's your first name?
Michelle.
Michelle, thank you so much. We are very excited. The boys are very excited. Jordy has a fatty liver. I have high cholesterol, so we might not make it through lunch, to be honest. But it's probably well worth it. Hopefully, no one at this table orders a veggie burger. That would be completely embarrassing. So we'll give you a quick peek of what we're ordering.
Blood work to come back.
There we go.
Yo,
Oh, thank you.
With the truffle fries.
Look at that.
Waiting on yours to be right out.
And Steven's waiting on his chicken burger. He's the only person to go to the #2 burger place in the U.S. and order chicken. So we'll Albert will put his Instagram on the on the screen. You guys can follow him for some more health food recipes and tips. Okay, I think Albert had a mouth orgasm. Woo! And I don't know if it was the fact that I was completely exhausted from driving the Countach or whatever, but that may have been the best burger that I've ever had. One, definitely top 5, maybe top 2, but it was definitely worth it. Now we're on our way to go pick up a very special AMG. What's up, man? How are you?
You guys made it.
We made it. We broke down on the way,
Dude,
but we made it.
I saw your guys' story. I'm like,
How
oh,
you
fuck.
doing?
Good
How
to
are
see you, man.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
seeing you, man.
What's going on, Nick?
Nice to meet you,
Albert.
Albert.
Nice to
My
meet you.
team, Jordy, my
Hey,
business
Nick.
partner.
Nice to meet you.
Have you met Steve?
How are you, sir? Nick? No, I don't think so. No. Yeah, so, well, thank you guys for coming.
That wagon?
Of course, man. Yeah, of course. So, she's out back there.
So we're gonna look at this as well. I think I have a friend buying this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely. If you need keys or anything, just let me know. That's great.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Usually go see TDF World.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
These must fly too.
Yeah.
You ever been in one, John?
No, no.
Dude, one of our buddies got a ticket in it, so it does go fast. Yeah, it is a little bit pain on the side because we just got it from Chicago.
What are you guys asking?
Mike will take 42 for it.
Yeah, that's solid. That's cool.
Do you want a third daily driver?
Now that we have kids, we're like,
we need a
everything that has
wagon.
extra seats, we're like, that could
Does have
work.
third row seating,
Could work.
so it's perfect for kids.
Wait, third?
Third
Yeah, check it
row.
out.
That's what they need.
Dude, that's what you need, bro.
Super loud. Okay.
Oh my, you could live in that car.
Yeah, dude.
There's a pillow and everything.
There's a pillow here. Someone has been living in it.
Yeah, not me. I'm not sleeping.
So
It's this one here. There's the
wow, that's
cushion.
crazy.
Wow.
And, top part.
What?
Yeah.
Jordy, you can have more kids, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, the cold starts in those cars are insane.
Yeah.
Man, I love this car.
Good to see it again, right?
Oh, this is it for me. I was sad when we sold it, but Michael and his father, they're just good clients and friends, and he wanted it. He fell in love. And then I told him, if you ever want to sell it, please, 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 we want it back. We have never seen, so when you run the VIN with Mercedes, most of these cars, you can tell by the engine, the stamping on the actual engine block that it's a real 6-liter. This has all the extra wood options, the AMG steering wheel, the AMG door sills, the gauge cluster. And what's cool is when you run this VIN with Mercedes, we've actually never seen this before, it actually shows the build from AMG when it was new, which was like,
Wait, when you run the VIN?
yes.
How?
Because the car literally probably left as a raw chassis and went straight to AMG.
No way.
And then went back to Mercedes to be sold.
Wow.
Which before AMG was purchased by Mercedes, super rare.
Wow.
Super rare. So there's a real pre-merger car. They say 1 of 50, 1 of 100 in the world. I don't think we're gonna sell this one again. That's my opinion.
Put this one away.
That's my opinion. Let's look at this. We let it go once, but maybe we're older and wiser now.
Oh yeah.
Yep, AMG 6-liter. All the
Talk about full circle, huh?
full circle. Steven found this one actually.
In Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, John flew me out to Canada to look at it the first time.
Oh.
You wouldn't have worked with us, right?
No.
Before then.
No. He earned his stripes with this car.
Yeah.
No, he actually earned his stripes with a couple hammers, but that's besides the point.
He did that for himself.
And dealing with Mario.
Oh my god, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Yes. You poor kid.
No, that was an experience. That was fun.
Okay. Cool.
We'll take it.
Now it's time to hit the road.
Let's go.
Safe travels back, and hopefully no more issues, right?
Thank you. Yeah, they're German. We'll be fine with 2 Germans.
Absolutely.
Cool, man. Awesome.
So-
So we arrived in Naples. We are with our former SL60 AMG that we purchased back. God, I am in love with this car. It is just so gorgeous. So iconic 90s AMG, door sills, all the wood trim, steering wheel, engine, gauge cluster. Too good of a car. I really don't want to sell this one, but we'll see. This is just so good. So, we left Miami with a Countach. We didn't finish in Naples with a Countach. As you guys saw, it did not make it all the way. We got pulled over by a lovely federal agent, park ranger. Thank you, sir, Officer Whittington, for letting us go. The car, the ignition box, unfortunately went when we almost were in Naples, 30 minutes away. We arrived in Naples empty-handed, but we picked this up, our former SL60 6-liter AMG, one of the few documented in Germany. Very special car. I missed this car so much, and I always told the owner, Michael, incredible family, please, we'd love to buy it back. So we're going back home with the SL60, and we had an incredible lunch, an incredible time with the guys, and we have much more coming on the Stradman Countach and a few more test drives. Thank you guys again.